All right. Okay, so Michelle borrows $100,000. So, hmm. The interest rate is 12% per annum compounded monthly. The monthly payment is that. And the first repayment is made after 1 month. Hmm. That sounds all very reasonable, yeah.
Yeah. So when I did, I think
12%. She's borrowing $100,000 on a credit card or something.
yeah, I think the only thing I was confused with was is you know how there's normally like an A0 and an A1, like because it says that the first monthly repayment is paid after 1 month. Does that mean
Hmm.
that the 100,000 is getting a month of interest first? So is that like would the A0
Yeah.
be 100,000, then A1 is 100,000 with the interest and also the 1,029 kind of thing?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, just kind of roughly. Like, I mean, you wouldn't borrow 100,000 if you're gonna pay back 1,000 instantly, right?
Yeah.
You borrow 999,000. So like, yeah, you probably have like 100,000, gather interest for a month, do your payment, right? Then gather interest for another month, and do another payment. You know?
Yeah. So is that
Okay,
is
so
the way you do this would A0 just equal 100,000?
yeah, I mean, you get to define what those things mean, right? Like, they don't necessarily have absolute meanings, but if you want to say like let like an be the amount owing after n months, right?
Yeah.
Then A0 would just be 100,000, right?
Yeah.
But you don't have to let it, like, you can be allowed the mowing amount owing, like it kind of, well, after the nth repayment, maybe it's more specific.
Yeah.
But
And then is it just 1 plus 0.01 to
yeah,
the power
so
of 1?
yeah, or repayments, I guess. So yeah, so A1 would just be 100,000 gathers interest, yeah.
Yeah.
So 1.01, and then minus 1029 is the payment, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so actually, if the question's about after the payments, we can actually define the thing to be after end payments.
Yeah. And then does that mean does A2 then start as 99,971
Yeah,
times
so A,
1.01 to the power of 2?
yeah, I think that's what you said. So it's A1 gathering interest, right?
Yeah.
And then you make the payment. You know?
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, so A1 is pretty easy. A1 is just 101,000 minus 1,029, so it's 99,971.
Yeah.
And then gathering interest is roughly 1,000, so 100,000 again, 900 and something. So you get like end up with like 99,000 something, yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
For the for A2 was 99971 times 1.01 to the power of 2 minus 129. I had 100,951.42.
Oh, okay. So it went over the 100K threshold.
And is that the answer, or do you have to do that? Because if it's after the second monthly repayment,
Yeah, like A2 is basically exactly defined to be right after the second monthly repayment. So,
yeah,
um, yeah. So what is so A1 is roughly 99,971. This is roughly, wait, plus 1,000 minus 1,000. So it's 100,000. It's less than 100,000. Well, are you sure A2 is more than 100,000? It feels like it should be less.
Is it so? It's 99,971 times 1.01 to the power of 2,
Not to the power of 2.
not to the power of 2.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have to do how many time periods it's been in there, just the.
No, because you've already calculated the previous stuff. Like, it'd be to the power of 2 if you're doing it to 100,000.
That
Like,
equals 99,941.71.
so you said 99,000.
941.71.
471.
99941.71.
Oh, 0.7. 99941.71.
Yeah, yeah. Right, that makes sense. I think that's the only way I went wrong. The only where I went wrong there was doing the squaring. That's what I did in the actual question as well. I'm not sure why I did that, but I think it's
Yeah,
just
so if you
because I
wanted to
thought about
square it,
compound.
it would look like this. Like, it would be like 100,000, right? Times 1.01 squared minus 1,029 times 1.01. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. There's all these numbers and calculations, but ultimately, um, she's in a pretty bad situation if you think about it, right? The interest charges her about $1,000 a month, and she pays about $1,000 a month. So she's basically just paying the interest every month. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, well, that's good then. Thank you. That helps me.
Okay. So that was the question done. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the same mistake I made for the other annuities one, so I don't need to look at that as well now. I think that's just what I did there, which is why I got that part wrong.
Ah. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. So it's yeah.